The first step is, okay, cool, I need to separate myself out of a place of love, not out of a place of spite. And then the second thing is you need to put yourself in the right environment and into the right soil to change your perspective of what's possible and what is real and what's common and what's average. You know, I speak to some people and they'll say, oh, the average income is this. You speak to some other people, they'll say the average income is this. Because to everybody, average is different. You need to get around people that their average is your goal. Forbidden Conscious Awards, man. This is fire, man. Second year of the Forbidden Knowledge Conscious Awards. I didn't get to attend last year, and I think this year I'm a little dressed down. I think I was heavily dressed down. Like everybody's in there in gala attire. I think it was a black tie event, and I didn't get the memo. But I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, man. I didn't get a chance to sit down and really record a video like that I would normally do for this week. So this video is gonna happen right here at the Conscious Awards. This event was amazing, man. In this video, I want to talk about the power of your environment, man. I mean, if you feel like, you know, you're kind of doing all the right things, or you feel like you're kind of meant for more, you're meant for better, and you just don't seem like to be able to figure it out. You're always watching motivational videos, right? Maybe you've been, you know, going to seminars, maybe you've been investing in courses, and it just doesn't feel like it's clicking for you. You might need to change who you're surrounded by, all right? You can be recharging your battery all day long. For example, if your car battery is just being drained, the car is just gonna die, right? It doesn't matter if the car battery is is full or is constantly being charged. If there's something draining the battery, the car is just gonna die, okay? The right seed can't grow in the wrong soil. It's just not possible.
Obama.
All right, you have to put yourself in an environment with people who are doing what it is that you are not doing yet. That means if you're looking to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to surround yourself with successful entrepreneurs, right? You need to put yourself around people who their business has worked before. They've done things to get their business to work before, right? If you're surrounded by people who are figuring it out, or people who have not, you know, had a successful business before, then guess what? You guys can help each other figure it out, but some of those people might be negative, right? Some of those people might be having to go through the right experiences so that they can fail and so that they can learn. And, you know, they might be experiencing some of the same hardships as you. And so instead of speaking life and instead of, you know, showing you how to get it done, you kind of just running into a roadblock together, right? What would be better is what if you went to an event, right, with people who are making 5 times, 10 times as much money as you. So now that you're around these people, to them, making how much money your goal is, it's normal. Like they talk about it like it's just that easy. Okay, think about if I asked you right now, how do I make $10? It'll be very easy for you to come up with a bunch of different ways, right? So you want to get around people who making $100,000, $200,000. It's easy for them. It's simple for them. Okay, you want to get around that environment. You want to get around that energy, and that. Like that in itself, man, it did so much for me. It completely changed my perspective. It was like I was already somebody who was focused on building my business. I was already, you know, seeing a level of success. Our business was already growing at a high level. But once I got around people who was doing my business goal every single month, right, it completely changed my perspective of what was possible. When I started to get around people who were getting paid $10,000, $20,000 a month, right, to provide services, whether it was marketing, some type of consulting services, that really changed my perspective on how much it is that I can charge for information that I have that can potentially help somebody else's business make more money, right? And I got that perspective because I got around people who were already increasing and able to make that type of return and give that type of value to their clients, right? Those are people who are already experiencing successful businesses and helping other business experience successful businesses. So by putting myself into that environment, it changed my perspective of what was possible and how much I could charge, so that by charging a higher amount, I'm now able to provide more value for my clients, and I don't have to worry about not being able to feed my family, not being able to do certain things for myself, right? All because I got around people who were doing more than me and in a better position, man. So, you know, I just wanted to give that out there for one of my mavericks, one of my black sheeps, one of y'all out there who, you know, you're looking to figure it out. You're in that position, and either your business, you're starting your first business, or your business just it's not having that push, right, to that next level you want to see. Try changing your environment, man. And let me order my Ubers. I'm not even necessarily saying that, you have to get rid of your family and get rid of your friends. I know a lot of people will say, okay, well, boom, if your friends and family aren't where you want to be, then you got to cut off from them. And, the thing is, you don't have to, you know, end your relationship with your friends and family. You just have to surround yourself with people who aren't them. All right. You naturally only have 24 hours in a day. You'll spend less time with your friends and family if you're surrounding yourself with, like I said, people who are already where you want to be. The second thing about it is that when you separate yourself from friends and family, I'll leave you with this. Don't do it from a place of spite, right? Don't do it from a place of, oh, you guys are holding me back. You guys are not doing good enough. Like you can't do it from that place, because that is anything that you put in, you're going to get on the other end. So if you put in if you put in that negative force energy with it, then it creates animosity, right? It creates hate, it creates disdain, either in yourself or in the people that you're cutting off and that you're leaving behind. For me, it helped me so much better to be able to say, like, man, because I want to change my family's life and because I want to change my friends' life and I want to give them opportunities and information that they don't have yet, I have to separate myself from you. I have to take some space because I need to be able to put myself around people who are going to help me do better for you. Okay, so if you are going to separate yourself from people, the first step is, okay, cool, I need to separate myself out of a place of love, not out of a place of spite. And then the second thing is, you need to put yourself in the right environment and into the right soil to change your perspective of what's possible and what is real and what's common and what's average. I speak to some people and they'll say, oh, the average income is this. You speak to some other people, they'll say the average income is this, because to everybody, average is different. You need to get around people that their average is your goal. Okay, so I'll see you guys. Go ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe button if you got some value. This was one of my moving vlogs. It's been a long weekend, so I hope you guys got some value from this video, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Let's get it.